Welcome to my September 18th, creating photos and videos. I said that I was going to stop buying things, that I really needed to use the things I have more. And that's true, but I did buy something new. I was getting a little concerned and a little frustrated, really, with the stability of my Yunteng monopod tripod combo. I call it Yunteng, even though it's Akamor on the label of the ad in Amazon, where I purchased it, from where I purchased it. But at any rate, I was a little concerned because of the way the legs just are not very wide, and so therefore it's difficult to get really good stability in, for example, grass or an uneven surface. And you'll remember back a number of episodes, I showed you how I made a sandbag set out of old jeans, and that was primarily to give more stability to this. And that still works, but I was looking for something new. And what I did was I ordered a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, similar type of tripod monopod combo from a company called Diogen. I mean, I just say I ordered from Amazon, but Diogen was the manufacturer. And when it arrived, I took it out of the box, I realized right away it's heavier than I thought it was going to be, and at 29 inches long, collapsed with the legs. That's about 74 centimeters. It was a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be collapsed. So, I mean, I'd read all the specs, I knew what I was getting, but when you actually hold it in your hand, it's a whole different story. It was a well-made piece of equipment, and it came with a ball head. So that added to the weight as well. It was a nice ball head too. So I figured, well, I'll keep it and give it a try. So I did. And we even took it on a trip with me. What I really liked was the leg span was 9.5 inches, which is, I gotta look at my numbers here, 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters compared to these, which are 5.25, and that is about 13 centimeters. So as you can see, the span between the legs is not very great, and that's part of the issue because it's high off the ground, and they aren't very long legs. So even though I really liked the components of it, I just couldn't get past the weight of 4.5 pounds almost, which is a little over 2 kilos, compared to the Yunteng, which is 1.5 pounds, and that's about 3/4 kilo. So it is a much lighter package. So I returned it. I ordered an Adorama store brand. It's called Tripod Orbit, and it's made out of carbon fiber, so it's only 2 pounds in weight. And that is just 900 centimeters, almost a kilo. The collapsed length of the new tripod is 23 inches, so this is the Tripod Orbit. So let's take a look at that. We've got a regular pop-out feet, but they are, as you'll see in a second, much wider. So this is still longer than the Yunteng. It's a little bit heavier than the Yunteng, but it is a very nice tripod. It doesn't come with a ball head, but I have lots of different ball heads that I can use, and so that's what I will do when I need a ball head, which it's nice to have a ball head because it gives you more flexibility when you want to angle the camera and so on. So the ball head will probably remain on the tripod most of the time. Key thing here are the legs. They're 8 inches in length compared again to 5.25 on the Yunteng. So you can see that the span is a lot greater, 8 inches in length, but then the span between them is greater, so you get a lot better stability than you do with this. So I'm quite happy with it. It does have, as I said, a place to put the ball head. It comes with a 3/8 inch and a 1/4 20, 3/8 16 and a 1/4 20 screw. You just take this out and put the other one in. And to do that, you need to use this included Allen wrench. and they give you a nice little clip so you can keep it on the body. I think, I mean, I've changed it already to the 1/4 inch because that's what some of my ball heads do have. So the legs will come off, and that means that you can, for transporting it, it can be shortened some. So with the legs off, you've got a little bit more portable pack. This is a piece of equipment that I can put in my suitcase. I'm not sure if I can carry it with my carry-on luggage when I go on a plane trip, but certainly I can carry it easily enough when we're doing a car trip. The Yunteng is probably what I will take with me on our trip to Europe because it is nice and light and very, very portable. So the Yunteng is intended for smartphones, compact cameras, and that kind of camera. So my Panasonic GM5, which is tiny and very light, fits on it very nicely, and so it can accommodate that very well. The Tripod will carry up to 18 pounds, which means that I can use it with any of my cameras really, and could use it with, you know, my old DSLR, my 60D, if I still had it. So if you're in the market for this kind of a tripod, I have 3-legged tripods, and they're nice, and even though the Mi Photo tripods that I do have collapse up very nicely, they are still a little bit bulky compared to a little stick that expands and turns into a tripod. So I like this form factor a lot better than a regular tripod. And now I've gotten one that has stability, a little bit more stability. So if this is something that you're interested in, then you might consider this one. I can attach smartphone holders just without a ball head. So if you don't need to bend your camera, then it's easy enough. This does have the feature where you can loosen this, and then you can turn the whole pole, the whole tripod, quite a bit. So that's kind of nice, and doesn't necessitate a ball head then really at the top for a lot of applications. So thank you very much for checking in on this, creating photos and videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.